information getting in now is that William Saliba has had an injury. He has a hamstring, which is expected to be out for 2 weeks, and this is really crucial for Arsenal because at this point in time, Arsenal cannot afford to lose more players. Looking at the pile of injuries which Arsenal has, Saliba has been, pivotal to everything that is happening, in the Arsenal defense because Saliba brings the calmness. Gabriel is rash. He plays from very powerful point. But Saliba is the calm, collective defender who plays the ball out. Give very very good passes, and so it's really going to be another difficult period for Arsenal to be able to welcome the fact that Saliba will be out for 2 weeks. So William Saliba is going to be out for 2 weeks, and the headache keeps on just coming to Arsenal. Now Saliba is out, just to add to the number of injuries, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus. But talking about Saliba, this has been one of the pivotal players for Arsenal the whole of last season. He played all 38 games, in the league. That is a player that has been, crying for some sort of rest, just to give him some time off to be able to recuperate himself and come back and play much more better. But due to the fact that the Arsenal lineup has been very thin, we could not give Saliba this much needed rest, and we see that this has come to haunt us very, 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 very much because if we remember very much during the season 2022-2023, Arsenal was flying on to the point where Saliba got injured. Arsenal just collapsed because Rob Holding had to come in for Saliba. It was not evident. Saliba has been the rock at the center back of Arsenal. So it's really difficult one for us, everybody to come out to the fact that he's not going to be there. And when I look at it, it indicates that he has a hamstring, expected to be out for 2 weeks. So looking at this, he's going to miss a few matches. That saying he's going to miss the Champions League. He's going to miss the contest in the Champions League against Dinamo Zagreb. He's going to miss Girona, and he's also expected to miss the match against Wolves. Yeah, that's in the Premier League. He's expected to miss the match against Wolves. But being rest assured that we are hopeful he should be back for the match against Manchester City because the way things are going now, City are already back in form and they might just catch up with Arsenal. So to be able to have Saliba coming back for this one, we don't know. Hamstring injuries are very, very tricky. You might feel that the player is already there, but looking at one or two things, it might just happen again if the player is rushed. So for the likes of Saliba, who is still young because he's 23 years of age, is he's a rock at the back of Arsenal. Everything good comes from him. The way he's calm, the way he's collective, it makes us, it gives that extra urge, extra calmness to the way Arsenal are able to play. Because as a team, you guys must already notice that Arsenal likes to play from behind, and when you have a player like Saliba, it just makes things a little bit easy. If we look at the match that just passed against Aston Villa, we could see that due to the fact that Saliba was not present and Thomas Partey had to be moved to play somewhere else, and Timber coming to play as a defender, that's where Arsenal considered so many goals. Because I would bet you that with Saliba, Arsenal should not be able to be conceding this type of goals. Hopefully, Saliba would return, and returning this time around means that Arsenal needs, we just need to start. We need to start playing the football that Ateta was known for. We need to start, being able to be constructive again from the back, be able to give in the attack the way it was, deliver balls to the strikers to be able to score. Because so far so good, as Arsenal has not been scoring the goals which they then like they were scoring last season, because Arsenal scored so many goals last season as compared to what they have done this time around. Because now the whole of this season Arsenal scored just 44 goals in the Premier League, as against almost 58 at this same time last season. So we should say that the contribution of Saliba should not be overlooked, because he is, I can say now, behind Van Dijk, he should be the best striker, the best defender. I beg your pardon, best defender. Van Dijk is actually up there this season, but Saliba Looking at his age, he's still very young at 23. Looking at everything that he has done for the game at a very young age, going for at first when he came to Arsenal, everybody didn't pick up the positive energy that he was because Ateta kept sending him out. He was sent for to go for a loan in Marseille. He went to Nice. He went to Bordeaux. All of these loans that he went for just developed him as a man. So he came back and now he's been able to be the rock in the Arsenal defense. So Saliba is definitely all we need back very, very soon because the injuries just keep on mounting, mounting, mounting. So to be able to have him back after these games, because the Champions League match which he's going to miss, I think Arsenal should be fine. Arsenal should be able to defeat Girona. Arsenal should be able to defeat Wolves. Nothing in the Premier League is easy, but I think Arsenal has been very good. Dinamo Zagreb, they should be able to win that. So it just gives him time when he's returning in 2 weeks. That should be the match for Manchester City. But two, we cannot be so confident because when a player is out, you might return a little bit rusty and all. So hopefully Saliba returns, and we wish him just the best as he recovers from his hamstring injury. And just return back strong. Still, Arsenal might just go to the market. We're expecting to do a few signings, but with this, if these injuries keep continuing the way they are, then we might start looking at other sports because defensively we were quite okay, but I think at the moment with his injury we might be short in that department until he comes because this is the serious part of the season where points need to be grabbed from all directions. So with the injury of Saliba, let's keep our fingers crossed that he returns back very very soon. With that, peace out.